My name is Brianna Evans. I am a sophomore here at Queensborough. I am 23 years old and I am pursuing digital art and design major. So the work that made it into the art show was a two-dimensional design project that I did that I titled Chiaroscuro. I had no idea what the project was going to turn out to be from the start. The project was essentially just to have reference of another work. The process with it was just getting one shape in place, and it kind of just went from there. I just started adding more to it, whatever felt right with it. I never really imagined at this point that it would be invited into the show so early on. I figured maybe later on I would get something that would be accepted into the show, and I'm really excited because one, to usually self-doubt when it comes to my own works, like, it's fine, but it's not, the best thing I've ever made. But to know that, even things that I don't feel confident of, other people perceive it as really good work is really encouraging. Don't worry about it too much. It's gonna turn out fine. I'm usually a person who likes to take a lot of control in my creative process, and everything needs to be planned out. And I did feel it with making this. So if I were to give myself advice to my past self making this artwork, just be, it's okay, it's gonna turn out fine. Don't rush it, don't stress yourself over it, just kind of let it happen. I've been pursuing art for about 13 years now. Since I was 10 years old, I really had an interest of drawing from like my coloring books, from things that I would see on TV, cartoons that I would watch. And after then I discovered like online art, digital art. And so that way, I took more inspiration from online, kind of just became its own thing after a couple years. I didn't start getting into art like really seriously up until like 2 or 3 years ago. It was just a hobby before then. I think that being an artist myself, the way it changes my view of other people's works of art is I can approach it from multiple perspectives. So when somebody has artwork that is abstract, as sculpting, painting, drawing, is like I can see it from both like a consumer perspective, like, wow, this looks really cool, but also an artist perspective, like, wow, the way that you proportioned, the way that you, the color use that you used in here, and it helps me like want to benefit my own artwork and wanting to improve on my own skills. So I hope to, within the next 2 years, transfer to a 4-year college within the city. And once getting my bachelor's degree, I hope to either pursue in storyboarding, digital animation, possibly VFX if that option comes up, or working on productions for like movie studios. It was actually Professor Coffee, who I do have this semester. She was the one to send me the email asking if they could use it in the holiday card. And again, it was edited, so that way it looks a little bit different than the original design to it, but it was just a matter of changing the color a little bit to match the image that it went with on it. I was absolutely over the moon when they asked for me to put if they could have the artwork, or the permission to put the artwork within it.
I don't know if Professor Coffee told you this is the first time we've actually used a student image for the art.
It is?
Yeah, in the past, faculty members would design the card. This year they wanted to do something different, so you're the first one.
Wow.
It's a continuation. But, I mean, the artwork actually was very fitting. Like, throwing in the color and stuff, like it absolutely works as a holiday card.
I think it's important for fellow QCC students to come and see student artwork at the show for their own inspiration, for their own motivation, to be like, this could be me. I could be in this art show. One of my pieces could also be in here too. Like, if these students could do it, I could do it as well. And to get that drive to really want to push themselves, to be more creative, to be more out there with their artwork.